So we're going to talk about SHX Stronghold because this thing literally looks like it's getting ready to take off again. On a day where all these coins are red, I'm going to pull up the bubbles in just a second. Stronghold is green. This is a video you do not want to miss. That is for sure. But remember, nothing here is financial advice. I could always be wrong. So make sure you guys do your research. Now, real quick before I get into things, for anyone looking for a great crypto exchange, check out my link to BTCC. You get 10% bonus on first-time deposits, extra bonuses up to $10,000, no VPN, no KYC. If you're someone that trades using leverage, you get to use up to 500x leverage. The link will be in my description down below for anyone that's interested. And as you can see here, enjoy up to 40% lower trading fees. Cool platform, that is for sure. Again, link will be in my description down below for anyone that's interested. But let's get into the video here. If we check out the crypto bubbles, we can see that most of these coins are just red. The last couple days in the market hasn't been the greatest. You know, if you're holding anything in the top 100, more than likely you haven't made any money in the last couple days, right? But there are coins in the market that just continues to outperform the rest, and Stronghold is one of those coins. Now, if you guys have been watching my videos, you probably heard me say something along the lines of once something is trending, once something starts to go up, then people's going to start paying attention, people's going to start making articles about it, and that's what we're seeing again with Stronghold. People had stopped making articles for a while because the price wasn't doing anything, but now that the price is doing stuff again, people are making articles once again. So check this out. SHX crypto priming 50% up. Stronghold leads XLM RWA sector. SHX crypto price has surged more than 50% in the last 2 days and more than 200% since May, now trading around 0.00 or 0.022 mark. This strong price movement highlights growing market confidence in Stronghold's role as a frontrunner in the RWA sector on Stellar. The recent rally is driven by the increased adoption of SHX for payments and rewards, alongside its sustainability narrative and energy-efficient chain infrastructure. Stronghold's focus on tokenizing assets positions it as a leader in bringing traditional finance with decentralized solutions. Right? So the price momentum behind SHX reflects a combination of market fundamentals and strategic positioning. Over the past 30 days, SHX has climbed more than 80% with a remarkable 364% increase over the last year. This sustained uptrend is closely tied to Stronghold's growing presence in the RWA sector, where it leverages stellar speed and low transaction costs to tokenize tangible assets such as real estate and securities. Now, what is it that I always tell you guys? I always say, if you're going to get into these coins, obviously you need to get into them as early as possible. You need to get into these coins before everyone starts talking about it, before the news articles, before every single person on YouTube is making videos on these projects. And right now, I still think it's early on SHX, even though we're up just over 2x, I believe. It's still super early in my personal opinion, but it is green today. So I always say don't buy green, always look for a pullback. But I'm going to pull up the charts and all that sorts of stuff a little bit later on. Let's see what people are saying over on X about Stronghold here. So this person says, most will be priced out soon. They bought Stronghold at 0.006 back in April. That's a pretty good entry price. And right now it's sitting at 0.021. And that's nearly a 5x on their investment. And this is without Stronghold even being on a tier 1 listing yet. So pretty remarkable stuff. I mean, you see what's trending on Twitter. Alts is trending on Twitter. Alts is trending on Twitter, and the altcoins are, most of them are red right now, but Stronghold is green. Again, I'll show you guys in just a second here. All right, so in 2028, you'd wish you bought SHX at 2.1 cents. Yeah, I mean, you got to follow the narrative. When it comes to crypto investing, you can never go wrong with following the narrative. And we all know everything around payments, you know, ISO 222, everything around that is going to be a very, very big deal for this bull cycle. And if you don't have anything related to like ISO 222, payments, RWA, I strongly believe that you're going to miss out on some pretty incredible, maybe even life-changing returns this bull cycle. All right, let's go over to their X account and see what they are saying. So over 30.1K followers. I feel like this went up recently, actually. I can't remember, but I feel like it went up. And then you come over here and look what they say. I mean, There's a hidden code transforming global payments. It's called ISO 20022, and 90% of high value transaction will use it by November 2025. No, it's not crypto. No, it's not buzzword. It's the real infrastructure shift that's already underway. 1000%. You can't ignore the signs. And what we're seeing happening right now is something very remarkable is about to happen. ISO 20022. Guys, we got to pay attention to all of this stuff, right? And Stronghold is perfectly positioned to do some very incredible numbers this bull cycle. You know, I've talked about this already a few times on my channel, and I've highlighted why I feel like this thing is going to really outperform this bull cycle. And I talk about this every video. 60 billion SHX locked for 5 years. I mean, look, you can miss out on this if you want. I'm already in this. I'm already up on my investment. So I'm not going to tell anyone to buy. Do your own research. I'm just providing the information to everybody right now. Now, if we come over here to CoinMarketCap, we can see that in the last 24 hours, this thing is up almost 8%. The markets look like this right now. And Stronghold is up almost 8% in the last 24 hours. The current market cap is 125 million. Okay, and the volume is down on the day, but that's fine. You check out the amount of exchanges that it's listed on, and there's not that many. This is why it's just remarkable. The performance is just remarkable. All you see is MEX, you see Gate.io, like there's really nothing, but you check out the community sentiment, 93% of people are bullish on this thing. Okay, now we got into this thing, like I said, we're already up more than 2x on our investment here. But just a few days ago, this thing went completely nuts, going all the way up to 0.029. It made like 100% move, just over 100% move just a couple days ago. And you would think this entire game would have been wiped out because it was so drastic. But no. All it did was retrace about 50%, and right now it's holding its own. Right? And the name speaks for itself, Stronghold. Now, if this is your first time hearing about this project and you're looking to get in, make sure you get in on a dip. Don't just be chasing green candles, because you never know when the pullback is going to happen on any coin, not just Stronghold, any coin, right? Even though I'm in certain coins, I will never tell anyone to buy green candles. All right, so make sure you look for a dip if you're trying to get in on this thing. But as you can see on this indicator, we're in this bullish momentum right now, and it looks like Stronghold is literally getting ready to make another leg up. But we're going to see how the next few days play out. If the market turns around, then I expect this thing to just retest these levels where it reached recently, right? I still can't believe this movement. This was a disgusting move towards the upside. But yeah, this is a good project here. I do believe it's going to make people some nice returns this bull cycle, and this is why I keep mentioning this one to you guys. But what do you guys think about Stronghold? Are you holding? Do you believe in the project? Do you not believe in the project? Let me know in the comment section down below. But that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a few of the links that I have down below. And until next time, take care.